Hi, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're watching or listening to us from today. It's a new day, it's the end of the week, and I know this video is coming out pretty late, but guess what? I'm keeping to my commitments. So today for the next 4 weeks, we're going to be looking at character and integrity. And this is also part of the Nigerian project. And we're going to be looking today at trust, which is one thing that we seem to be lacking in terms of principles that, or should I say, character habits that we all portray as Nigerians. And reality is that why Nigerians don't trust Nigerians and how can we rebuild? That's what we're going to be talking about today. So we've all heard this famous story of don't lend to Nigerians, don't do business with Nigerians, don't, how do I put it? Basically, in a nutshell, you can't trust Nigerians. And we've built a bad habit of being people known for, in quote, 419 and all manner of funny things. And that reputation didn't start with everybody being a Nigerian, or it didn't start by every single Nigerian. It started with one person, another person following that one person, and suddenly becomes an epidemic, and everybody's doing those things. But the reality is that not every Nigerian follows that same principle. Some Nigerians show integrity, some Nigerians show good character. But the reality is that when you have a crate of eggs and you have 40% of that crate being bad eggs, it's going to corrupt the remaining good eggs. And at the end of the day, what happens is that you have a crate of bad eggs. Nigeria as a whole can be a better country today. But the reality is that people don't trust us. A yes is no longer a yes, a no is no longer a no. And people find it very difficult to do business with us. Every single day, we hear about the corruption scams, the supposed love scams, the supposed Nigerian email scams, or the Nigerian print scams, as they're popularly known. But the reality is that if every single Nigerian, or should I say a percentage of every single Nigerian, decides to show the good side, being diligent, being trustworthy, showing good morals, being people of good character, it would change the entire psychology, the entire perception of the people of Nigeria. And that reality is that the more good we portray of ourselves as a people in terms of integrity and people of character, the more people will trust us, the more people will be willing to invest in our nation, the more people will be willing to do business with Nigerians. Yes, I'm all sweaty today. I've been at another one bear and I literally just came back home. But I said, hey, I've got a few more minutes to go to post this video, and I'm going to post it as part of my commitment. So as we go into the new week, the real question is, what are we going to do differently this week? Are we going to continue in the bad examples? Are we going to continue with making commitments that we don't keep? Are we going to continue with being untrustworthy with resources that people have placed in our hands? Are we going to continue pulling the famous Nigerian scam? Or are we going to try and change that narrative and be people of integrity, people of character, people that investors can trust, people that our fellow citizenry can trust us to do business with, people who would return that change, people who would return that bag that was forgotten with money, people who would believe in the Nigerian dream, people who will be willing to put away their personal interest for the interest of the nation. What do you choose to do this week? Are you going to choose to be a different person? Or are you just going to choose to follow the bandwagon? Today I charge you by saying one simple thing, which I'm going to read out. Identify one person who has stopped trusting you or who lightly doubts you. Do one small, unexpected act of being reliable to them this week. Deliver something early. Return what you borrowed. Apologize without excuse. Do not ask for trust back. Just act. Let your actions speak for the next 7 days. And let's see the difference we create as a people. Thank you for listening. I know this was a pretty short video. Like, share, and let's create the change we want to see in our nation. Thank you for listening, and have a fabulous week.